Hi everyone, quick check-in. I just landed in China and just after Las Vegas, yes, I went to San Francisco, then Korean barbecue last night, and this morning I just arrived in China and I had a long talk with some friends about something that's been bugging me, lately. The public feud between Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Because let's be honest, something doesn't add up. At first glance, it looks like they are really going at it, insults on social media, accusations, Musk calling out Trump on his policies, even bringing up Epstein's, But when you zoom out a little bit, it starts to feel a little too clean, too coordinated, Let's rewind. Musk and Trump have worked together before. They have praised each other in the past. We are aligned on a number of policy topics, You have Elon's appearing with Trump publicly, including with his family, with his son. There was clearly a relationship here. So why would it fall apart like this? Why now? Why so sudden? Why this sudden escalation? I don't buy it. So the idea we discussed with my friend, and I think it makes a lot of sense, is that this whole drama might be staged, manufactured, yes, on purpose. Why? Because we could be watching a strategic pivot. Instead of having a clear Republican vs. Democrat face-off in the next election cycle, maybe they are setting a new narrative. Elon Musk versus the Democrats. It gives Trump a chance to step back, or at least to set up a kind of indirect succession. Musk becomes the fresh face, the unexpected rival, but not an enemy to Trump. More like a placeholder or even a continuation of certain ideals, but without the Trump baggage. So, if that's the case, then this feud serves two purposes. First, it distances Musk from Trump in the eyes of the public. It gives, secondly, Musk the freedom to position himself as an outsider again, someone who's not part of the old system, And when you think about it, I think it's really smart. This way, instead of being attacked, for being too close to Trump, Musk creates an illusion of separation, takes the hit, and he opens the door to a new kind of political narrative. And I like this way of seeing things, It's a new narrative that still defends certain values, but without triggering the same opposition. What about, the Epstein comments? Okay, that was surprising. It surprised me too. But then again, if Trump really isn't implicated in the Epstein case, then Musk bringing it up is pretty harmless. It adds credibility to the fight, but it doesn't actually hurt Trump. At worst, it creates noise. At best, it weakens a weapon the Democrats might have used against Trump or them. Trump calling Musk autistic seems violent at first, but in fact he is simultaneously giving him an excuse for his behavior. So honestly, the more I think about it, the more it feels calculated, staged, maybe to hide something, maybe to hide the talks between China and the US about the tariffs, Musk isn't stupid. Trump isn't either. And they both know the power of public perception. If you want to create a real challenger to the system, someone who can appeal to younger generations, to independents, to disillusioned voters, Musk might be the perfect candidate. So maybe this isn't a split at all. Maybe it's a pivot, a quiet passing of the baton. Maybe it's to dodge a bullet that the opposition party could send at them, because when you have the most powerful guy that is friends to the richest man in the world, of course it doesn't look very good, but doing that, it protects them all. The narrative against them as a couple, doesn't stick. Yeah, let me know what you think. Do you believe it's real beef or just smart politics? And I just heard that Musk, he apologized for this, crazy tweets he did, and Trump is saying too, just after the China and US talks finished, Trump said too that maybe they could reunite. Maybe, they were in a bad mood and they can continue to work together. So, is this discussion I had with my friends yesterday, is there something that we don't see here? You understand what I mean? It doesn't make sense for me. It doesn't make sense at all. What do you think? Tell me in the comment section. I'm really eager to hear your view about that, because the impact it has on the market is not negligible. It's hard. The first day it was really hard on the crypto markets too. But for the stock market it's the same. For the crypto market is the same. It's bringing a lot of volatility. People are afraid for the future, of the economy, of the global economy, because of just that, of the just feud between them two. What will they bring in the future? How could that impact our future in the crypto market? And should it impact us that much? That's why I'm for a more decentralized, more transparent world, because it feels like we are just pawns You know, you, me, retail investors, we are just pawns. We are being played by these powerful people or rich people or politicians. In this kind of situation, it's really clear that they are playing their game and that we are the victims here. We are just passive in their game. We can't do anything. We just can see our wallet, you know, dip or grow as they want it to be. So yeah, it's a lot of food for thought, and I wanted to just record a quick video here now that I'm in China to get your opinion on this. Tell me in the comment section. I'm really eager to see what you'll say about that. Yeah, I'm really eager to see what you think about that. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Merci et au revoir.